What about for this one then? Then for this one, still you apply the same method, whereby here you should introduce the even number, which is 16 plus 1. Then for this one, it's already even number, but this one you can introduce an even number. And now this is what you should do. This you can break it down like this then. 1. Then for this one, let me just write it like this so far. This one I can break it down, which is multiplied by B1. You see? And now I can break the square there. I can break the square according to the rules of a square there. I can break that square according to the rules. So this one is still like this. Let me write it like that. And here it's B there. Do you see? And now I can take the square root of this thing by halving the exponent there, which is 8. Here it's 2. Here it will be 7. Here I will have the exponent. It's 6. But this one there, it's B. And now this is what you should take note. These, they will multiply together, those ones. All these ones, they will multiply together. And the one which are inside the brackets, inside the square roots, they will also multiply together. Meaning now your final answer there, you can write it like 8, which is here it's 7, and B 6, which is squared 2B there. Do you see? Yeah. And now what you can also do there, you can even press that thing there on your calculator, which is 2 to the exponent of 8, which is they will get that bigger number, which is this. It's a bigger number that you get there. 7B. Just like that there. You can leave your answer in that form there. Yeah. And now what you can also do now, let's also do this one there. But now I hope now you can see the approach. Then for this one there, because here I'm talking about a square root, meaning that I should introduce a perfect square there. For me to introduce a perfect square, I'll say 50 divided by 2. 50 divided by 2, I got 25, which is 25, it's a perfect square. I'll say 25 multiplied by 2. And for that one there, it's x. And here I should also introduce an even number there, which is 4 plus 1. Even there, this one is already an even number there. Do you see? Yeah. So I hope guys you did understand what I just did there. I take the square root there. Yeah, I separate that square root. So now this thing there, I can separate that square root even here, which is here, it's what? It's 2. Then for this one there, it's x4 multiplied by x1. I break the exponent, which is here, it's 8. Do you see? So here I can break the square roots there. Can separate the square roots there according to the rules, guys, which is this. It's this one, 25. Yeah. So here, guys, it's 2. I hope you can see my writing there. So now the square root of 25, guys, it's 5. The square root of 2 is still 2 there. Then the square root of this one there, you will have the exponent, it will be 2, which is x. You will have the exponent here, it will be 4. And now all these ones, they will multiply each other. The one which are inside the square, they will multiply each other. The one which are outside the square root, they will multiply each other. Your final answer now will become like 5x2 y4 squared 2x there. That's your final answer of this question. Do you see? Yeah. So I hope guys you did understood that one. Then what about for this one then? Imagine yourself, you see something like this there in a test. This thing, it got a what? It got a square. Actually, it got a cube root there. I'm kidding. It got a cube root there. So guys, if guys it got a cube root now, here you should not try to introduce a even number there. Even number, it can be divided by 2. And that 2, it was the 2 which was invisible here. Do you see? Now here, what you should do now, we should try to introduce a number that can be divided by 3. Do you see? A number that can be divided by 3. So meaning now that number there, this is the number that I can do there. So here, this thing, I can just say here it's x. I can say it's 9 plus 2 cube. which is y, and here that number there, I can just say here it's 6 plus 1, because 6 can be divided by 3 and 9 can be divided by 3. So here I introduce 9. The moment I introduce 9, I should put another number there, which is that number. Still when I add it, it will give me 11, and here still when I add it, it will give me 7. Now I can break the exponent, meaning it's 9x2 dot there. Even on this side, it's y6, y1 cube dot. Do you see? And now this is what I will do now, which is 3x9, and here it's 3x2, which is 3y6, and here it's 3y1. Do you see? Yeah, here we still got multiply there. And here it will be inside divided by outside, which will be 3. And here no need for you to do that, because now you will end up having this thing there, which is inside divided by that. Do you see? Yeah, no need for you to do that here. This is what I can just do there. I can say this x2, then for this one inside divided by outside it's 2, then for this one it's y3. Do you see? And now these, they will multiply each other. These, they will multiply each other. Yeah. And those one, they multiply because, guys, I also told you, according to these rules then, they will multiply each other, those one. Only the one which are inside there, they multiply each other, meaning this is what will happen there. This is what will happen as your final answer. It's y2, which is 3x2y. So this thing now, it is in a simplest form of a cube root there. In a simplest form of a cube root. Then what about these two questions? So take note, guys, about number 14, because most of the questions on your exam, they usually set bigger numbers like this number. Do you see this bigger number? They like to set those numbers. And you as a learner, don't get confused there. That's how you do this thing. This thing that we got invisible 2 here. As a square root, we got invisible 2, meaning now I should try to introduce even number, a number that can be divided by that 2. Meaning that number there will be this, which is 10, which is that number there, it will be 10 there, as you can see. And now I can break this thing like this, multiply by that. Do you see? And now I can apply the rule there, which is 210, multiply by this then. Do you see? Yeah. So now what I can do now, I can halve that number there. I can divide that number by 2, which is that invisible 2. It will be 2. This thing there, I think it's 50. I'm kidding. Let me use my calculator. 10 divided by 2. Yeah, which is here, it's 10 there. Guys, I was almost there because I already wrote that 5 down, but because I was doubting myself. So that one there, it's your final answer. And if you can try to use your calculator there, your calculator will give you something else there, which is here, it's 2 to check your answer. Do you see it give you error? Yeah. Because the calculator, it can press bigger numbers. So it's better for you to apply your rules there for maths. Then what about for this one? Then for this one, you should be smart, guys, for this one. Because now here we're dealing with a cube root there. We're not dealing with a square root. Meaning that, first of all, let's check, are we able to divide this number by that 3? Meaning this is what I will do there, which is this, divide by 3. Do you see, I'm not able to divide by 3. What about if this number there, it's 11? Here I can't divide that number if that number is 11. What about if that number there, it's 10? So it means that I can be able to divide by 10. So this is what I will do there. I'll try to introduce this to this 2010 here. Meaning that I can introduce that 2010 here. Do you see? But now I should add, what number should I add there to get that one? That number is only 2 there. So that's how, guys, I introduced that number there, 2010 there. That 2010, guys, it will be divided with that number there. So this is what I will do. I will break this thing according to the laws of exponent 2. Do you see? Then after me breaking this thing there, I can apply the rules of sets there. This are the rules for sets, whereby you are breaking the cube root there. We break that cube root just like this there. Do you see this thing? Yeah. So then now this is what I should do there. This thing there, it will be divided with that number there. So let me just do this step. This step, it's not that necessary. But here, I should not do it there. Because there it will end up giving me a fraction, which that fraction will end up being in what? In decimal there. Do you see? So this thing, let me just leave it the way it is. Just like this there. Because this one, they will give me this number, this is the number that it will give me. 2. Do you see? So now you can leave your answer like this there. Or this, because you can press that thing. This thing there, it's 9, 3. And now let's try to check this one. If we press, what number are we going to get there? So it's still here, it gives us error. So if it gives us error, just write this number the way it is. The way it is, guys. So this one is your final answer of this question there. So let me try to summarize what I did there. I introduced a number that can be divided by 3. By me introducing that number, I should add that 2, so that this still give me that same thing there. Do you see? Now it's like, now I break this thing, become like that there. And at the same time now, I break the exponent, become like this there. According to this law. According to this law. According to this law. Do you see? I break that exponent, become like this there. Then after I break the exponent, I apply this law now. This law of sets. For me to break the square, to break the cube root there. After breaking the cube root, I apply this law there. Inside divided by outside. Then it give me that. Here, no need for me to apply because it will end up giving me a decimal. Do you see? So maths, guys, it's all about rules. If you know all the rules, you are sorted. Yeah, make sure, guys, that all those videos that I used to send, just watch them according to their order. Watch them to get those basics. Do you see? Know those rules step by step. If you can know those rules, you already mastered the algebra. Do you see? Yeah. So thank you, guys, for your time. Have a good day, and don't forget to pray for yourself as well as your family. Thank you for your time, guys. All the best, by the way, in your studies.